My name is Lee Estes, founder of TotalHemp.us. I want to show you the cannabis issue through my eyes. So these are the Cannabis Files. Cannabis File 002. Subject, Wendy Love Edge. Author of 16 and founder of Bulldozer Health Incorporated, a nonprofit organization helping patients in need within the cannabis community access doctor visits, medication, and education to enable them to take their health back.
In 2011, I became very ill with a disease called dermatomyositis. It's an autoimmune disease where your body eats your skin and muscle cells. In a short time, I found myself in a power wheelchair and unable to care for myself. The doctors placed me on high doses of steroids and chemotherapy to treat the acute phase of the illness. But as goes with pharmaceutical drugs, one drug led to the next drug, led to the next drug, and I found myself on 16 pharmaceutical drugs, what I call completely bulldozed. 2 years later, I was still on all the drugs. I had improved a little bit. I could walk on arm crutches and do some things for myself. But it was still a struggle. I was in and out of the hospital all the time. My immune system was shot. I couldn't drive. There were many things that I still couldn't do. By the fall of 2013, I changed my mind and decided I could be healthier. And with that decision, I did something I can't recommend to others, but I decided to wean off as much of the pharmaceutical drugs as I could to see what my body would do. I had to know if I could improve even more. I started weaning off the drugs and found myself in full withdrawal, shaking, sweating, unable to formulate a sentence. When a friend came to visit and she said to me, "Have you tried marijuana?" This question changed my life for the better. With a few puffs, the pain dissipated, the withdrawal symptoms dissipated, and I knew right away that this was my medicine. What unfolded next, I didn't expect. I called my doctor's office and asked about getting a prescription for cannabis since I lived in a legal state. Well, it turned out they didn't know anything about it. The doctor was not educated, and he couldn't write a prescription anyway. In fact, no doctor could write a prescription. They have to write recommendations because the medicine is still illegal federally and not descheduled. Those are two things that really need to happen. I learned that I could go and see a cannabis doctor, and that is what I did. However, I had to reach into my pocket and pay $200 to see the doctor. There was no coverage by insurance. And after paying the $200 and seeing the doctor, I still didn't have the medicine. In fact, at the time, there were no dispensaries at all. I had to do my own research and by word of mouth find a caregiver because there is a caregiver system in Massachusetts. I could have also grown for myself, but I really was in no shape to do that at the time. So I started on the journey of using cannabis as medicine, and I came off of 7 drugs in 30 days. Again, something I really can't recommend, but I was determined and moving quickly, and the cannabis was really helping me. It's so upsetting, though, because I love and hate what's happened to cannabis in this country. Yes, we've made progress, but it's a classist system. The poor do not have access. Many disabled people who make $700 a month or a little more than that certainly could not pay the $200 to see the doctor. And then obtaining the medicine is completely preclusive to many, many people. I started a nonprofit organization called Bulldozer Health Incorporated. At Bulldozer Health, we help patients to access the doctor visit, the medicine, and other things that are a classist system like healthy food or education about alternative medicine. Lots of changes need to happen with cannabis. Doctors need education, patients need education. Everyone should have access to this healing medicine that helps so many conditions and ailments. But instead, right now, we're in a classist system with a medicine that is currently scheduled like heroin. Let's make change. Take back your health, America.
To listen to the latest Cannabis Files entry, please visit www.thecannabisfiles.us.